always say that I live near Traverse City, and I've never taken you guys through Traverse City. So I'm headed to a Cars and Coffee, which is close to downtown Traverse City. I figured before I head over there, I will do a quick loop around downtown Traverse City. Now, when I first moved to Traverse City, I was in high school, and downtown was way different. Even the traffic pattern was different. This was all one way, but doesn't matter. It's all completely changed. Oh, that's interesting. And the constant growth here is pretty cool to see. Just like I'm sure many of you can kind of point out wherever you live, just watching it grow over the decades. Pretty wild. So downtown Traverse City, actually kind of a nice city. I mean, like anything, there's some not so nice things here, but a lot of people come here in the summer for vacation, and I get why. We're right on the bay. I'm gonna keep the windows down. I'm driving slow, so it shouldn't matter. And it's quiet. It's Sunday morning, so it's quiet. There's a few pedestrians out, not much traffic. There's still a ton of parking. Typically on a weekend in the summer, this parking, even this is like the backside. We're gonna loop around. I'm gonna show you downtown. There's the old iconic Park Place Hotel. I don't spend hardly any time downtown Traverse City. I just don't. Not because I don't like it, not because I don't like the traffic or the population, the people, or anything like that. I'm totally fine with all that. I have no problem with that. I don't have any need to come to downtown Traverse City, so. So here we're just kind of looping around. There's a little bit more down that way to the right or to the east, but not a whole lot. Most of downtown, you know, we got food trucks. Actually to the right, if I were to turn right, there's a little spot called Little Fleet, and that's pretty cool. There's a bunch of food trucks to choose from. So, but if we go this way, it'll loop us through downtown. And you know, early summer, all these trees are in bloom and everything. They're pretty cool. They light them up and everything, and then in the winter, there's a lot of things going on as well downtown. So it's a nice downtown area. There's construction. They're working on the main road that runs along the bay. It's called Grandview Parkway. When we get down to the end here, we will hit Grandview Parkway and go down. I think I haven't driven down it in a while, so we'll see if I can make my way through there, because that is the route I need to go to the Cars and Coffee and Cars. I don't know, whatever the proper way of saying it is. So hopefully we can hit some green lights here, so you guys don't have to listen to me babble too much. But just a great traditional small town city space here. Back in the day when I first started at my day job, I used to like working this area because all these basements are really cool. There's a lot of cool things to see in some of these basements. They've refurbished a lot of them. So Miners North, actually a pretty cool place. They carry Shinola watches and Oris watches. Pretty cool little place. So if you do come to Traverse City, swing by Miners North. Tell them I sent you. Maybe you get a discount. I don't know. I don't really work with them, but I've stopped in and talked to the owner a few times. So I know it's a brief, short show of downtown Traverse City. That's the main blocks. It's just like a few blocks. And then it just kind of peters back out. And we'll loop back around. I could turn, I think I can turn here and get through. Maybe I'll do that. Don't mind me turning right from the center lane. Now this takes us down to what they call open space. So when they do the National Cherry Festival, which it's usually around 4th of July time, This whole space, there's a concert venue over here. There'll be a fair over to the right. There's the marina here with a bunch of really cool large boats. Not a whole lot of sailboats over here. These are mostly regular boat, or I don't know what you call them, engine boats. A lot of the sailboats will be over on the West Bay Marina over there. Hey, there's a Cybertruck. I'd seen a bunch of those. You know, and now all I can think of is when I see those is Whistle and Diesel just put out a video of the durability test on that thing. Funny video. I like those videos where he just like does things that are kind of triggers people and destroys essentially a lot of really nice vehicles. But the fact is, all these vehicles are going to end up destroyed at some point anyway, so he just expedites the process. And I think it's pretty funny. So I don't know why this is a weird traffic pattern, but you can see they got Grandview Parkway. I mean, the road is completely removed. So yeah, pretty fun. One of these days I will get a green light. I'm not sure when. After these guys get to go. This might be a long light, so I might edit some of this out. Nobody wants to watch a video of me sitting at a stoplight. Or maybe you do. And maybe I'm too lazy to edit it, and I just post it the way it is. We shall see. And people are going to look at me weird because I'm wearing a camera on my face. And that is okay. Because I don't give a hoot what people think. Let's see. Come on, traffic light, let's go. One of these days we'll get a green light. There we go. All right, now let's head over to the Cars and Coffee. It's just down the road, not too far. It's at a place they've hosted us for a long time. It's called Aromas. It's over on technically what would be considered West Bay. This Grandview Parkway, once they get this all done, is going to be awesome. So, because it's traditionally like 2 lanes going west and 2 lanes going east. So, nice volleyball courts on the bay. Let me know in the comments if any of you have been to Traverse City and what your thoughts were on it. Hopefully that wind isn't too bad, but I just kind of wanted to do windows down, and I get another red light, so that's nice. You can see they've worked on this intersection. It must be frustrating to do reconstruct on a lot of this stuff and have to do temporary measures for traffic when it would be easier just to completely reroute traffic and just go nuts and reconstruct. But when you have a main throughway like this, you can't do that. You have to manage traffic and do the construction, which is, God, it's got to be frustrating for the construction process. Yeah, there's a lot of bike trails, a lot of pedestrian trails. You got all this waterfront, nice beaches. In the bay, the water's gonna be warmer. This feeds off from Lake Michigan. Why wouldn't I have a green light right here? There's no way that I shouldn't have a green light right here. This is weird. This is a waste of a traffic signal right here. Huh. interesting traffic pattern. I think that is not efficient. Oh yeah, we got a guy doing, or a couple guys doing metal detecting in the construction area. Interesting. Well, it's funny. Boats will be moored out here or anchored out here, and every year I'll see it up on the like Facebook post for like Traverse City. They will, people don't take care of them or whatever, and you get a little bit of wind, or you know, the sub pump or the pumps on them or whatever don't work, and they'll sink. Every year there'll be like 2 or 3 of them. So if you keep taking this road, clearly there's a sign. You'll go all the way up to Northport. If you turn left here, this is where we're going to go for the meetup. But if you turn left and you were to keep going west, you go all the way back out to Empire into Leland. Well, both of them will take you out to Leelanau County. But that's Aroma's over there, and that in the back parking lot is where the Cars and Coffee is. So I will go over there, get parked, and walk in and get a coffee, because I think if you go to a Cars and Coffee, you should probably patron the establishment that is hosting the event. I think there's like a Focus ST behind me, or RS rather. Looks like there's already some people here. Oh, he's getting rowdy. Let's turn in here. And I'll get some video once more people get here. I'll get some video with my DJI of the cars. So we'll just park over here. Could go park next to that Prelude, keep the Hondas all by each other if there was any sort of organizational, but there isn't. I'm just gonna park. To be continued.
Actually, I know someone who's my coworker bought EJ's bug out. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, for sure. Well, stop by and see me.
Stop by,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm there Monday through Friday, 8 to 5.
I've had it happen to me a couple times before I figured it out. You know, I'm like, I still run out of gas.
Right.
Went back just to check it. I'm sure not. Went back in, fired right up. Yeah, he said he sat for a couple minutes and then it fired back up.
Found it. Nice.
Oh, right. I brought my camera. Yeah, no. Nope. Never. Yeah. served me well for the last 30 years.
This is what it looks like. Oh, because you're like flat-footed.
Yeah, we all did.
Nice.
Very cool.
We're spending a lot of time replacing vacuum lines on those.
Yeah. Oh.
Very nice. He's a big guy.
Yeah. As long as we're not raining.
Well, and it's before the season.
It'll just rain out.
That's just unheard